Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Kiana Wakala from Uganda. Yeah guys, today I've come here to tell you my first week experience as a maid in Jordan, how it was and how I came in Jordan, just that first week. So guys, I finished my senior 6. It all started when I finished my senior 6. I didn't have money to join university, so my parents what are we going to do? So I was like, my mom was willing to work and to be able to pay for me for my tuition for senior 6, for university. But I was like, no mom, let me go and I work for myself. When I finish to work, I'll be saving that money, so when I come back after 2 years, I'll be able to join university. So my mom was like, that is a good idea. So I passed through a company, I came to Jordan. When I came here, it was not good. My first week, it was so horrible. That's what I can say. My first week, when I reached here, we are so many. The people I came with, my friends, we are so many, but we had to be given to different different agents. So me in that office, we are 3, if I recall. We were 4, but all those 3 were taken. Me, I was left because my employer then, she was all the day was it was so dark, she could not come and pick me. So I went to sleep at the agent's house, my agent's house. So when I went there, I found a Kenyan woman. She's called Rose. Rose helped me so much. She told me if I face how can I say? She taught me things I didn't know, and she made me she encouraged me so much not to lose hope in case I feel like I've reached the point where I've lost hope. Because she knew the people, she was like, people in this country, they are not good. I'm not saying all people in this country, they are not good, but some are not good. That's what I can say. That house I came from, to come in this house. But guys, I'm still when on Saturday, that's when they took me to that house. So those people were like, hey, welcome, this is my house, what? And I was like, they knew where I'm coming from, but I had to introduce myself again. I was like, I'm not a girl here from Uganda, blah, blah, and they, So they were like, okay, nice meeting you. This is going to be your home for 2 years. And I was like, at first they were looking to be good people. Yeah, if you just see someone, that's why they say, not all that glitter is gold. At first they seemed to be good people, because when they came to pick me from the office, they looked so really that woman, the old woman, she looked so really good, and if you could look, she looked so I was like, maybe she's a good woman. So because before I went there, I could hear bad things in these countries, people do this. So I came with negativities, but I was like, maybe my people will be good, maybe. So when I came, I reached in that house the second day. That's when I started to work. They showed me where I was supposed to sleep. I was sleep down because they had 3 floors, and I was the only maid, so I had to sleep down the 3rd floor. No one slept there, so it was just me, and it was so big. It was just me to sleep there. So, but it was comfortable with me, because even I was not used to them, so it was comfortable with me, and even I felt like I had my privacy. But the bad thing they did to me was they took away my phone. You know that depression, you are in a new country, you don't know anyone there, and they are taking away your phone. So I was like, maybe, because the office was like, no, they will give you back your phone. They will give you back your phone when you finished 1 month. I was like, okay, let me stay, let me be strong for 1 month, as long as they said they're going to be giving me back my phone for just when I finished 1 month. So I said, okay, let me. But what discouraged me from staying in that house was that I could not eat. Imagine someone working without eating, and if I'd like to get something to drink, I would get it from, how can I say, the tap from my bathroom. That's where I could get what to drink. And what else? my cup for tea. Do you know the things for disposal, like coffee disposal, those things for coffee, where people like we go on the way and you just buy coffee, where they put for you. It is like plastic. It's like a paper. Even I won't say plastic. It's like a paper, but just because for it is somehow thick. So that was my cup, and it was so small, not bigger, because these people, they don't drink too much coffee. So it was something small, and that was my cup. My plate, let me show you something. This was my plate. Like this, but it was also a plastic, not a glass. A plastic one. That was this kind of a size. I'm not lying. This was my plate where they could put my food. Imagine, even just once, how can someone older, like my age, eat something of such amount and get like my stomach, to fill up my stomach with just this? That's why that's why I say that I used not to eat. Because this is not eating to me. I didn't go there to make figure. This is not eating to me. It is so small, maybe you could see it as big, but it is so small. That was my food. That's where they could put for me my food. So, and for them they could eat heavy. Not just they could eat heavy, but as for me they could give me something so small. So I was like, maybe, because I truly wanted to work. That's what I can say. I really wanted to work. So I was like, maybe no. Let me keep on fighting. Let me keep on trying. But what disappointed me was that, actually I'm talking and I'm having people from my background, don't mind them. So I wanted to keep on working, but the thing was that I didn't mind about having no phone. Where should I put this? I didn't mind like not having a phone, but what discouraged me from working there, it was food. It was food. Overworked. Like they treat me like an animal. That's what I can say. They really never like felt like, even like Vaseline. These hands of mine, they had turned black, pure black with, I could feel pain. I had wounds on these hands, and they could not mind like if I told to give me anything like medicine. And by then when I reached in that house, it was winter. It was winter moment. It was so cold, and you know what? In that coldness, you don't have something that is so strong, and you know, I'd never faced any kind of winter in my life. That was my first time. So the situation was so harsh to me. That's what I can say. I really can't tell, like right now, I cannot cry or what, because I used to cry then. I cried a lot in 1 week. I cried so much. So what annoyed me, the day that I decided to leave their house, I had faced a lot of problems. I cannot tell you in details that I faced this. Okay, let me tell you this. I forgot. One day, that woman was so clean. Yes, being clean is okay. Because if you find these people, they are dirty, they are dirty. If you find a clean one is clean. So, when I like this woman, is nearly, I wanted to urinate like in my car. So, she came to me. She told me, when you finished washing this, please put it out. So me, I had just finished cleaning it, like had just finished like finishing cleaning. So when I finished to clean, I put it, how can I say, on the counter. Yeah, I put it on the counter because I was still doing something to join, like put it both outside. So when she came to me, she was like, what? I told you, like, she wanted to slap me. That's what she wanted to slap me. She like I was so shocked. I started like shivering. Even tears started like coming out, falling. So I was like, what should I do? And I was so scared. And I was like, what is this? She wanted to slap me and she threw it into my face. Then she banged it down, she left. She screamed. That was not the first time of her screaming at me, because these people screaming at someone is usual and they don't mind being, if you are old or young, They don't respect age. So I was like, that's life. But what annoyed me was that in that house, one day, I was used not to eat, but this day I totally did not eat anything. I did not eat anything. I woke up in the morning because I could not open the fridge. I was not supposed to open the fridge. They are the one who are supposed to give me breakfast, give me what to eat, give me this. They are the one I was not supposed to ask. They are the one to think for me. I could not think and I'm like, I'm hungry. No, they are the one to think that I'm hungry now. So that day, it was, I don't recall the day, but no, it was maybe like Sunday or Saturday. Like that. That's what I remember. It was maybe like Saturday or Sunday. So on that day, they were like, we are going out. I worked so hard that day. They did not tell me immediately that it was like, what was the time was, like, how can I say? It was like 12 in the morning. So they are like, we are going out. I was hungry already. I did not take breakfast. I'm hungry. So they are like, we are going out. And for them, they are finished to take lunch. They took breakfast and even they are finished to take lunch. So they are like, we are going out. So I was like, because they are going in some kind of like picnic. So because even they packed the things. So I was like, but I'm hungry. I'm hungry, seriously, I'm hungry. So they are like, no, what, let's go. We shall eat. So I was like, okay, maybe where we are going to eat. Sorry. I was like, maybe we are going to eat. So we went, it was far distance, like a village. That is what I can say. It was like a village. It was a farm, a big farm. So they had took me there again to work. I finished cleaning. Even this one, I did not finish the cleaning because the house is so big, but they were like, let's go there. So when